Good evening, and it's my pleasure today to welcome Wei Gao. Wei is the Chief Operating Officer of a very exciting company called Hopin. Wei, welcome, and thank you for being here. Our first question is just briefly describe the kind of work you do.
Thanks, Gary. Very happy to be here. So I'm the COO of a company called Hopin. And so my job, in one sentence, is to build systems and processes that help Hopin to really scale and achieve our goals to serve our customers. Hopin's mission statement is to make the world feel closer. And we do that by offering virtual, hybrid, in-person, immersive event experience for our customers' audiences, wherever they are. And so my role is also a little bit traditional for a COO role. I don't have HR or finance under me, but I do have the CTO office under me. So a lot of technology shared services work, and then also tech ops, among other things. And so just have a more of a tech-focused operating role.
That's fantastic, exciting. And so technology obviously affects pretty much all you do, but the knowledge work that your company does, how does technology just empower that or make it more effective?
Yeah, great question. It's everywhere. We use technology, obviously, to create a more immersive experience, right? Great video quality, streaming, app integration, to have gamification. So that's for our customers. For ourselves, we're a remote first company. Our employees are in 40+ countries. So we rely so much on technology to make async communication work. And then so I joined a few months ago, and then that was a sort of orientation for me with all the async communications. But I have learned to really appreciate how it really frees people up. We're not bound by sort of overlapping time zones. We rely on chats, we rely on videos, we rely on doc, we rely on email, actually very, very little on email, but a lot of sort of multimedia chat-centered, video-centered communications. And so we make each one-way communication really count, because a round trip usually may not be happening in the same day or same time zone. So make sure each communication is super clear. And then there's tons of technologies these days are helping serve that purpose.
Great, that's thank you. So how has the COVID pandemic sort of affected work practices, in your enterprise?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as I mentioned, Hopin was established in late 2019, and then we started as a remote first company. And because what we do, virtual events experience, the pandemic on one end has been a catalyst to the business. The business really took off and grew really fast. On the employee side, because the business was doing really fast, we had to hire, we have to scale, grow really fast. So this global technology, global distribution really allowed us to be able to hire talent wherever they are, meet people, wherever they are. And then we also really leverage technology to bring people together. And so we have, every week, we have a company level all hands. We have a team called Vibe dedicated in creating these all hands. It's like a show, an hour every 7 a.m. Pacific time. And so these are the things, this is the occasion the employees look forward to every week. And then we use our own technology, we use third-party technology, but really kind of bring people together. On the other hand, it also affected us in a negative way, because even though we're remote, we do have regional gatherings. We have budget for people to get together. And then with, some months, we couldn't do that because of the COVID.
Thank you. And then finally, what kind of advice would you provide to sales students for preparing themselves to, work in this ever-changing sort of knowledge field?
Yeah, I always tell people to just stay curious. It's such a changing world, and we sort of saw it so obviously in the last couple of years. So stay nimble, stay curious, keep learning, and then also be prepared to handle change and then thrive with change. So I'll say stay curious, stay hungry.
That's great advice. I certainly think that a lot of our students have that innate curiosity, and I think that's what takes them a long ways, as it took you through an amazing career thus far. So we're certainly proud of you as one of our distinguished alums, and thank you so much for your time and sharing your ideas with us today.
Thank you, Gary. I totally enjoyed this.